Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So, for those of you that follow my personal page, not my Pastor Stitch page, you would have seen yesterday a post about my dad passing away. Didn't say anything in my morning devotion yesterday because I was still waiting to be in contact with a couple of family members, and so I didn't want it out there in a public way until the family had been told privately. But we lost my dad yesterday morning, and it's good because I know where he's at. He's no longer in pain. I loved my dad, and I loved the time that I had with him, but it was difficult. It is difficult, not was, is difficult, as I remember that he won't be here the next time I walk into his room to tell him something about my day or to ask him a question, although the last couple of years that hasn't been as prevalent as before, but, I've still been able to share with him life and what's going on in my life and keep him engaged in it. Last night we got home from mission recovery at our church, and I walked in to check on him and found an empty room. Things like that are going to be real for a while, and so it was difficult. But on the other side of it, I still have a responsibility. I have the responsibility to get up every day, to go to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ in prayer, meditation, reading His Word, and then come to you and share with you as well. And it's really easy to let things go when you only think of yourself. But when you put God first in everything you do, you find that you can get through the difficult things. It's not that difficult things don't come, but the way it gets handled in your life is so much different. I have so many things that I could share from today's reading, but I think all I really want to say is that when it comes down to it, God first in everything in your life changes everything for the better. And God first in everything in your life gives you more time in the day. And God first in everything in your life makes it possible even when it's impossible. Solomon told his son to go look at the ants and see how they live their lives. You can read this in Proverbs chapter 6, verses 6 through 11. And I would encourage you to do that today. Proverbs 6, 6 through 11. Go look at the ants. See what they do. They don't have a ruler. They don't have people telling them what to do. They just go do what they need to do in the moment. Because if you don't, all you're going to find is poverty. Your life is going to be ripped away from you. And not only that, but I've been watching it for so long. I saw it in my own life, and I'm watching it in others. It is absolutely true. If the life is ripped away from you, you're probably going to be holding on so tight to others, you're going to rip their lives away too. And it's going to be detrimental to others, and that's not fair to them. But you won't see that happen. You may find difficulty in your life, but you won't see you, when you're focused on God, being the detriment to others. If nothing else, that should encourage you to put your focus on Christ. Every single day, every moment of the day, every situation of the day. I don't do it perfectly. It's really easy to fall back into old patterns. but I also know I don't have to today. That's what I want for you. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.